Ladies and gentlemen, welcome back. Are you ready to have some fun? Now, before we get started, I got to point something out to you on the blue side. Over here, team 4546. These guys are from Austin, Texas. Exactly. What's even better than that is they didn't know they were going to be a team here until 2 p.m. yesterday. They decided to come down anyway, in case it worked out. They had an opening, they took it, and I'm going to say hello to everybody, but I want to take one quick second and give it up for the Viper, make sure I got it right. The Viper Bot Snake Bite, right here. Give it up for these guys. You want to talk about the player to be named later? It's these guys right here. In the meantime, let's meet the rest of our teams for match number 44. On the red side of the field, give it up for that team from Floral Park, New York. It's the Robo Pandas. And is it McEwen, Michigan? Am I in the right place? Anyway, we've got, Michigan, Wisconsin in the house. It's Kraken Pinion. On the blue side of the field, all the way from Australia, I wore my AC/DC pants just for them. It is Barker Redbacks. And last but certainly not least, the team that this time yesterday didn't even know they were going to be in the competition. Austin, Texas's Viper Bot Snake Bite. Okay, we're still checking on a couple of things. It'll be a minute before we get started. I appreciate all of you being here. As we get ready, I'd like to ask you all to do a favor for me. While you're here each day, find a volunteer or two. You can see the volunteer shirts, and thank them for being here. They gave up a week of their time. They're either here on their own time, or they're here by maybe their company gives them time off. But yes, make sure you're saying hi to our volunteers and take the opportunity to meet somebody new. 48 different states are here. 30 different countries. There's no reason why you can't make a couple of lifetime friends here this week that you know you'll be talking to year after year after year, no matter where they live. Are we all good now, guys? Okay. Red Alliance good. Blue Alliance good. We're good in the back? All right, let's get this party started. Count it with me in 3, 2, 1, and go.
Welcome back from lunch. We're resuming with qualification match 44 here at the Jemison division. Barker Redbacks quickly grabbing some additional yellow samples from those pre-stage spike marks, trying to get them into the high basket. They land in the neutral zone for 2 points apiece. Plenty of time for them to continue to score as they make their way towards the submersible zone. On the red line side of the field, the Robo Pandas racing back and forth from their observation zone towards those high chambers. 10 points apiece for those 4 high sample specimens.
Drivers, pick up your controllers. 3, 2, 1.
The bell sounds on teleop. 2 minutes left to play in the match with all 4 robots springing to action. 45-46 of the Blue Alliance. Viper Bot Snakebite. They're raising their arm up and down, make sure everything's all good to go as they make their way away from that Alliance wall over on the far left side of the field. Front right corner of the field is your Red Alliance, Kraken Pinion, with those samples in their grasp, racing back and forth from the submersible zone, dropping off yellow neutral samples in the high basket. Those are going to be worth 8 points apiece to their Alliance score. That life score currently favoring the Red Alliance, but with 1 minute and 20 seconds left to play on the clock, still plenty of time for either Alliance to add to their totals. Another red specimen on the red high chamber, courtesy of the Robo Pandas. They make their way back to the observation zone, doing these quick cycles, dropping off a sample, building a specimen through a human player, and dropping them off at the high chamber for 10 points apiece. Barker Redback still at the backside of the field. They're picking up those blue samples, dropping them off in the high basket. 8 more points as these baskets starts to fill quickly. Redbacks now hunting down some additional samples on the floor of the playing field, just in front of their driver's station. They line up another 8 points good in the baskets. Snakebites, they're at the front of the field, looking around, lining up, trying to see what they can grasp. With 30 seconds left on the clock, there's that train horn for our end game period. Snakebite still trying to grab a hold of any game piece they can. From now they're on the left side of the submersible, reaching through those blue chamber gaps. Red robots climbing up the front of the submersible, all the way up to a level 3, seemingly. That's going to be Kraken Pinion up in the air. Robo Pandas in park in the observation zone. One blue robot just off the tile. We'll leave it to our referees to determine if that's a valid level 2 climb. Discussion from our referee. Scores now finalized for match 44. Victory goes to your Red Alliance. Final score 357 to 170.